Okay.
That will be equity value. If you are reducing the debt, then it is equity value.
No, let them see what happens, when they answer, the thought process come out, then only, following when I do a lecture, they will think on the right perspective. I was absolutely right, but he was looking in terms of the equity only in his mind. Answer came out to that. We are valuing a firm. There is the difference, okay? Valuing equity and valuing a firm. Nothing wrong with your answer, but it doesn't relate to EV, economic value, okay? Yeah. There's only one missing in that whole block, what she was told me. What is that? Cash, isn't it? Yeah. Minus cash, isn't it? So, in other words, when you value a company, you add up market cap, that is nothing but, this is equity, and the debt, okay, and you reduce, this is plus, you minus cash. So it becomes your capital invested. Why capital invested is critical in a cement company? Because it's a capital intensive industry. That's why it is very critical. But why cash we have to reduce? They are not putting the cash into proper use. If there is a large cash, what is the worry on Reliance now? They are sitting on a pile of cash. How much is that? 12 billion? Yeah, 12 billion, my memory is right. Okay, 12 billion. 12 billion, why I told you in US dollar term is that, no, they are looking for global acquisition. So what they are doing is that desperately finding places to put his unutilized cash which will generate ROE, isn't it? Return on equity. My job is my stakeholders who constantly look for capital appreciation because they have put the money to the risk. The risk-reward ratio, they would like to have much better reward for their money put in. So, cash is always called, anybody could fetch me with the right word? Cash is a drag, okay? More cash you have, it doesn't put into proper utilization. So, enterprise value is more important for a cement company because it's a capital intensive. So, most likely you won't see excess cash in anybody's kitty actually. So, because now they have been into always hogging a lot of capital here. No, entire, yeah, you can do that. And then there is no, what do you call, science or, I always look for reason to do any number. It can't be an ad hoc number. You can, yeah, that way you can keep that for running the business and balance you can reduce that. But generally what they do is that, what do you mean by cash is that excess cash which always sits somewhere. It won't be sitting in your bank account. Probably you will put it in an investment, mutual fund, money market instrument or something like that. So it's easier to identify the surplus cash. You are right. Good observation. Yeah. Okay. Now we have gone into the next level of metrics. What is that? EBITDA, PAT, FDS and FDS growth. Now you guys will tell me that I'll be looking into FDS growth actually. That is again the relative number. You can put all the companies in one plane and then compare it. Okay. What is, I will not be asking what is EBITDA, that's okay. What is FDPS? It is not unknown to us actually. It is no, see.
Last slide I have one question.
Yeah, please.
So the data for ACC and the data for India Cement in ratio terms is almost same. But the target price for ACC has been increased by 25% around, 20% around.
Okay, good. Okay. Generally, I always pick on this response to this. Hold it for 3 more slides. We'll get there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So most of the terms we understand. That's where the problem is that now the jargons. So I am from the financial analyst industry. So I use all these jargons to keep you other professions from entering my place. Otherwise, it's a normal term actually. FDEPS is nothing but fully diluted earning per share. As simple as that. Okay. Why I do that? So that to impress upon the client. Try this with your clients. Okay. So fully diluted EPS, we have another 2-3 slides on how to compute that. Hold on to that. If you have not, if you want to brush up your memory, how you have done it, where you have done this, final, or we call it inter-final. I don't even get to know what you call actually. Inter, you call it something else, right? Youngsters, I should ask actually. What do you call for inter now? IPCC. That's what my son says. I want to go for IPCC. But the entrance, what do you call it? CPT. Yeah, he told me I want to go for. So where you have done the fully diluted IPCC or your final? Earning per share, dilutive, non-dilutive, anti-dilutive. Okay, I'm going to ask you questions on that. I have already thrown you few things at you. Okay, so growth, and probably I'll go to the next slide. Yeah, you are getting your answers, Dilip, right? Yeah, you're getting answers slowly. You look at that. Yeah, India Cements have been circled now. Okay, I like this slide the most because all the numbers are relative numbers to me, isn't it? All are in percentage. One section gives me EBITDA margins, another gives me the PAT margin. Okay, if this slide is so important, what does it tell me?
Even then, in that case, India Cement, EV is double almost.
Sorry?
Economic value is double, enterprise valuation is double. The last slide.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Yeah, hold on to that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can see that PAT margin is falling. Yeah. Yeah, this, give me 2 seconds. This enhances my optimal usage of time. Yeah, okay. So here, what does it tell me actually? I thought you guys will answer me that. EBITDA margins. I'm not looking even to the selecting a stock as of now. Though Dilip has got a love for South Indian stock.
This is cement industry report. The prices are dependent on geographical locations and how competition is there. India Cement is a south-based company which has high concentration, high capacity of cement. With utilization, your Andhra troubles have brought in a slowdown in infrastructure.
That will be a little louder. Others are there.
Andhra trouble has brought in a slowdown in infrastructure.
Correct. Okay.
Realizations
Okay.
have come down.
Okay. Good.
So EBITDA
Okay.
margin, though the debt is not very high on India Cements, but EBITDA margins have come down.
Debt is eating away actually. It's not high, but it's eating away. They are not earning enough. It's
Yes.
see. We'll talk about that. That's what we want to get there. What's your name?
Rishi Agarwal.
Rishi. Okay. When you have a time, actually, what I request you to put your name in a paper, readable to me. You should understand my age. Write it in really bold so that I can call you by names. Yeah. Rishi is telling me that the industry is specific, geographic specific, it South Indian located. Why Dilip likes India Cements, almost he has substantiated why India Cements. But I've already given you a clue that I'm not still yet to get into stock selection at all. What here I like is the numbers I've told you. So if I like EBITDA and PAT margin, so what I would do rather is that now I would put these numbers, all of them, in spreadsheet and then draw a chart. Makes life easier for you instead of scrolling through the numbers. I always see that all of them have high numbers on 10 and slightly tapering 11 and further tapering in 12. And highest among them is the Sri Cement, isn't it? EBITDA margin is higher, but the EBITDA margin, has it got reflected in the PAT margin? Not really, 16%. There are two guys actually. Birla Corporation we eliminated because not a pure cement play. Then we got Ambuja Cements, which has got 18.4%. So probably I've been looking into 3 stocks, okay, and I have not fallen in love with Ambuja, but probably Sri Cement could be my choice. Why is that? Why? the PAT margin it's falling. Let's take Sri Cement case 26, 17 and 16, and their EBITDA margins are slightly volatile, 42, 34, 37. Perfect. You got the point. You got the point. You got the point. The differentiating factor. But I never say that we don't understand. Please understand this first, actually. So I have done classes for JP Morgan, Lehman Brothers. All are graduates. They wanted to know what is stock, what is equity. Different ball game altogether. Sometimes you have to moving the lower level is difficult.